Hi, welcome to the Dairy Hour podcast, where rural charm meets personal growth. Join us as we milk every moment for wisdom, self-improvement, and mental wellness. I'm your host, Val Levine, a rural dairy farming mom with a passion for filling hearts while never forgetting to fill my own cup. Get ready for insightful conversations, empowering tips, and a splash of fun and laughs, of course. Let's cultivate growth, nourish our minds, and embrace the journey together. This is the Dairy Hour podcast, where every episode is a breath of fresh air and the inspiration you need to be your best self. Hey everybody, just a solo episode today, but I get a lot of people that say to me, Val, you do so many different things. How do you manage to keep it all straight? How do you manage to get it all done? Well, while I'm not perfect, I do have some quick and easy time management hacks that I love to use in my day-to-day life. If you are like me and have to kind of be self-starting in what you do for your job or for your farm or your family, hopefully these tips can help you get one step ahead and maybe even be able to carve out some free time for yourself. So first off, write down what needs to be done. I am a huge list maker. Basically, if I need to do something and it does not make it onto a list, it is just as good as not being done because I most likely will not remember. I love writing lists out. I have lists all over my house. I send myself emails if I don't have a pen and paper to remind myself to do something. But then when I really have a chunk of time that I'm going to sit down and get things done, I really like to prioritize the tasks in relation to what is urgent and what can wait. So high priority items first, or I block things off as far as something that's going to take a longer amount of time to complete, or I block together things that are just quick, need 5 minutes of my time, get them done and move on. So number one, write them down. Once you have them written down, it helps you remember that you need to get them done and helps encourage you to cross them off that list. Number two, time block. I allocate specific time slots for different tasks, which help me maintain focus. And again, like I mentioned in number one, that urgency to get specific things done that have a, looming deadline, something that's coming up, something that's very timely, things like that. So time blocking is really important to do as well. Number three, give yourself a little bit of grace. Take regular breaks. They help maintain mental clarity and also maintain productivity. That is super important. If you just sit there and grind out, by the end of it, you're going to lose your focus. You're going to want to, do something different. And it'll definitely help keep you more on track. If you take a little break, take a walk outside quick, get some fresh air, maybe allot some things that you can do outside or break up your day, especially if some of the stuff has to do with sitting at a desk or some of it's outside. Try to break up those tasks accordingly to when the weather is going to be the nicest during that day or that week, if that's, the time frame that you're looking at, and just try to break it up. Don't let things get monotonous for you. And eating proper meals and snacks throughout the day help you not just sit there going, man, what am I going to have for dinner? Man, what am I going to eat for lunch? Oh, I could really use a snack right now. Grab something that you can munch on while you're working and keep on trucking. Number four, self-discipline. Stay committed to your schedule and your task list. Whatever you do, and I am guilty of this, do not open your phone and start scrolling because that is the biggest time suck ever. And we all do it. We all need to work on it. If you make a conscious effort to do a little bit less of it, maybe, give yourself specific times of day that you're allowed to do that and specific times of day that you're not allowed to do that, that can really help you. But having that self-discipline and that drive to get stuff done is super important. And of course, number five, review and adjust regularly what your priorities are to maintain accountability and ensure that what you're taking on is still relevant. Sometimes there are different things that come and go in life, and sometimes you need to let things go in order to prioritize the things that are most important to you or most um, urgent to your position, your job, your, spot in the farm, different things like that. You really need to sometimes step back, see what you can maybe delegate to somebody else. No one expects you to do it all. And if they do, then they have high expectations that are never going to get met. So making sure that you're regularly reviewing and adjusting what your priorities are is very important. Check in with yourself, make sure that what you are doing is still the track that you want to be on. So this is those are my five, time management hacks that I really enjoy using in daily life. Nobody is perfect. Am I guilty of forgetting to write something down on my list to get it done? Yes. Am I guilty of scrolling on my phone when I'm not supposed to? Also, yes. But these are things when I really need to get some stuff done and buckle down, some things that just help me maintain focus and really get those tasks completed. So I hope you have a very productive week, and we will talk to you next week.